As an IMG in the Express Entry Pool, waiting an invitation to apply for permanent residency or awaiting a decision to be made on their application, what are some things that you can be doing? The first would be keep working. If you're already working as an independent practitioner, you're a medical officer, um, continue working, right? If you are waiting invitation to apply, remember that you need at least 3 years to get the maximum scores from federal skilled work experience. So let's say you applied fresh out of housemanship or internship. Keep working so that you can increase the number of years that you have. The other thing is you don't want to quit working because you're going to need that for recency of practice as well. So keep working while you're in the express entry pool. The other thing I would say is if you haven't gotten an invitation to apply yet, consider retaking your English exam and your spouse as well. So for instance, if you didn't get the maximum scores in the English exam, for either yourself or your spouse, you can consider rewriting the exam. You can always update your English language exam results as long as you haven't gotten an invitation to apply. The third would be consider writing the French exam. Apart from your scores increase from having a second language, they're also French invited to apply based on the French draw. The to study for the MCCQ1 exam, especially if you've already been given an invitation to apply. As at January 14, 2026, from the IRCC website, it takes about 6 to 7 months of processing time. And they are currently, well, based on what the information provided, there are about 34,600 people who are still awaiting the decision. So, in that time, while waiting for your application to be processed, you can study and write the MCCQ1 exam. So, once you get your PR visa, you're coming to Canada already prepared with one exam, one major exam, I should say, down. The next thing is pray, right? Um, Keep praying and fingers crossed that soon you'll be invited to apply or very soon a decision will be made. The last thing I'd like to say is you should also consider reaching out to provinces, especially the practice ready assessment team in BC, because for to apply for a PRA sport in BC, you really do not need the MCCQA1 exam or the NACOSK exam. They don't even need you to be a permanent resident or a citizen in Canada. So while in the pool, you can reach out to them, and start the application process. All right. Thank you for being here and listening to me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos.